Hey guys, Hecon's here with another World of Warcraft video. This is episode 8 of the 1 million gold challenge. We ended the last episode with around 141k, and in today's episode, we're starting with a little over 200. I've been able to make this with a few of the things that we talked about in the last video, as well as some nice flips. Let's get started and take a look at my mailboxes. It's Monday night, a little after midnight. Wanted to quickly record this before I looted the mailbox. You guys can see I'm at 201.7k now, liquid gold, and then I have another 47k in the mailbox on the first page. I do have 80 mail, so it's 2 pages worth of auctions. Had my first pretty decent BOE flip, so I'm going to cover that on page 2. But on page 1 here, you guys can see I've been selling just a couple of 370s, one enchanting Sorcerer's Scepter, and then 3 tailoring pieces, as well as a bunch of enchants. I have been shuffling a bunch of enchant materials using the tailoring shuffle that I covered, I think, in the last update. So doing really well with that. You guys can see I've sold quite a few enchants, just the 8.2 ones, the 4 weapon enchants as well as the 4 ring enchants. Did also do a little bit of the, I think it was like the quick nav or the versatile nav. I saw that they were selling for a pretty decent amount on this realm, so crafted a few of those and threw those up. And then I'd also start crafting the light step hoof plates. You just need one of the blacksmithing items, as well as the ember shards and gloom dust to craft. So on this realm, you can buy the other item for, I think, a little over 200 gold, like between 200 to 250, so I usually just buy a couple of those, and then dump my extra ember shards and gloom dust into making the light step hoof plates. Getting 713 for those, so probably making like a couple hundred gold on each one, which isn't too bad. You guys can see I do quite a bit of shuffling, so I am sitting on quite a few ember shards. It looks like around 7,800 right now. And yeah, gloom dust is really easy to get. I can either disenchant the greens, or I can do the shatter for the ember shards, which gives me 3 per ember shard. So pretty much set on enchanting mats on this realm. I am running a little low on the Veil crystals at 78, but should have plenty to get us through Tuesday reset tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and loot this, and I'll go on page 2 and show you guys the BOE flip. So here's page 2. We have 47.4k to loot on this page, which is gonna put us a little under 300k, which is great. The BOE flip I want to talk about was this Agua's Band of Augury. I managed to sell one for 19k. Did find one roughly 2 weeks ago for 7k. So I ended up buying this one since I saw the other rings were between like 20 to 30k. Thought it might be a good flip. Generally I do stay away from 350s, but the rings still seem to do pretty well, since jewel crafting only has the 310s. So some people may pay a little bit more just to get the eye level bump, pick up the 350s or higher. So I ended up picking this one for 7k. It looks like I listed it for a little over 20 and managed to get a sale at 19. So quick 12k profit, which isn't too bad. More than doubled my gold, almost tripled my gold, so quite happy about that BOE flip. And I do only have a couple 100,000 gold on this realm, so I'm looking for more smaller flips like this. That way I don't have to risk as much capital, especially the new raid BOEs. Those can be quite a big investment if you want to get into flipping those, so for now I'm going to stick to flipping smaller items like this, and then maybe once we have more gold, when the new raid tier drops, we can get into flipping like higher end BOEs. but quite happy about that flip. 47.4 in this mailbox, so it's gonna put us a little under 300k. And if we go back into TSM, did start the challenge again in early August. Looks like August 8th. Started with like 46k, looks like. And then, yeah, today is the 20th, so around 12 days later, we're up. Once I loot the mailbox, I'll be a little under 300, so over 250,000 gold gained in the last 12 days, so quite happy about that. Making around 125k every 6 days, I guess. My math is correct. Which is pretty close to a token, so I'm at this pace. I'm going to be able to buy 4 tokens a month, and yeah, it should take us probably another month to month and a half to hit our goal of 1 million gold. And all I'm doing is selling enchants and doing the shuffle, so might also expand into doing stuff like the old raids. I did have someone comment on my video asking if I was doing anything related to the old raids. I haven't really done anything aside from farming the pets and the Mist of Pandaria raids. So I might go ahead and check out some of the WoD ones, maybe even some of the Legion ones, and see if those are any good gold per hour. And then I do also have to do getting the Demon Hunter through the introduction zone, and then probably just parking that alt in one of the cities. That way I can rack up my well rested, and then I can have like a second alt, just level it in my free time, and then get 2 more professions on this realm. But enchanting's doing really well, so we may not even have to do that to reach our 1 million. Anyways, that's the update for today. I will probably run the raids later in the week, and I'll probably add in my results from that in like the second half of this video. Hey guys, it's 10 PM Pacific on Thursday. Wanted to do another quick update and show you guys my mailbox before the weekend hits. So these are sales from Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And we have a total of 95.3k to loot, which is going to put us a little under 400k liquid, which is great progress. Was in raid Tuesday and Wednesday night with my guild, so wasn't able to undercut as much on the enchants, but still managed some solid sales. You can see most of these sales are enchants. Did also sell one of the light step foot plates, which I talked about previously. Mystic Sphere for 15.8k. Not sure where this item came from. I did check my TSM accounting data on both this computer and my laptop, and didn't see purchase history for it, so it might have been a drop for me at some point, or it might have been something I picked up using the Undermine Journal as a tool. Either way, I'm really happy about that sale. Did also sell a Darkmoon deck Fathoms. Got 25.6k for that. I did see one listed really cheap on the auction house, so I just bought it out to try and flip. I think the others were listed at like between 30 to 35k. And yeah, one of the sellers I think missed a zero or wanted it gone, so oops. So yeah, I ended up picking up the Darkmoon deck Fathoms for 3.5k 10 days ago. So yeah, really happy about that sale. So we took that 3.5k and turned it into 25.6, so like a 22k profit total, which is great. Not a huge flip, but when you're sitting at like 300k liquid, flips like this is what you're after. Doing 5 flips like that would get you another 100k, so Pretty happy about that flip, actually. And then the enchants are still going strong, so just shuffling and selling those, as well as some of the 340 and 370 gear. We did sell one of the 340 cloaks for like 2.8k. Not entirely sure why it sold for that much, since I think the 370s cost a lot less. But a nice 2.8k sale there. I think all the rest are enchants, so I'm gonna go ahead and loot this, and I will probably be farming some of the older raids tonight, and I'll give you guys an update. If I can't do it tonight, I'll probably work on it over the weekend, so I'll probably post this video, yeah, sometime over the weekend or on Monday, so that's my update for today. It's 11:18 p.m. on Sunday. Did manage to do a full clear of Hellfire Citadel on Mythic over the weekend. I did kill all the bosses and vended all the drops. As far as roll gold, I ended up with 3.2k after selling all the drops, and yeah, not too bad. I did also get 1 BOE, the Jungle Assassin's Footpads, which sells for between 5 to 8k on this realm. And then I did also get 1 lockbox from there. Not sure if it's like decent gold per hour, but it is still a fun raid to run. I did do progression on my mage, and then had a backup Mistweaver monk, so I had a lot of the leather pieces already, but there are a few capes and stuff that I was missing that dropped for me, so definitely worth doing. And then I do also still need to get that mount off of Mythic Archmon, so might try and run it weekly and try for that mount. As far as sales, yeah, I was out most of the day yesterday. Went downtown again to play Pokemon Go with a friend of mine, but still managed some decent sales. Looks like in about a day or so, sold around 33.3k worth of enchants. And in my bags I have around 417k right now, so it should put us over 450k liquid gold, which is amazing. Did sell, looks like 1 transmog item, Misscape Armor, 9.6k. I think I purchased that on my laptop. I did look on this computer and didn't see TSM data for it, so not too sure how much I paid, but I think I made some pretty good profit off of the flip. And I did pick up a few more items off of the auction house, which I found on the Under My Journal. Yeah, just like 4 transmog pieces, which I thought were way undervalued. And then some cloth, 1 gold each, so thought that was a pretty good deal and picked those up. But yeah, 33.3k. Again, it's going to put us over 450k. And I think we started this video at, I think, 141k. Yeah, like, I think it was a little over 140, so once we loot the mailbox, we're going to be at 450. So made around 300k in this video, which is awesome. Was kind of hoping to hit 500k, so we'd be like halfway down with our goal, but the last 50k for that shouldn't be too hard to make. Yeah, and once we hit the halfway point, I'll probably make another video. Do have a couple of sales coming in from earlier tonight. Force multiplier for 1.3k. Pretty decent sale. Oh, and I did save a bunch of my cloth boxes from, if you have the tailoring tools of the trade, you can close the tears in the fabric of time, I guess. I don't know. You find these portals, and I've been finding them all over in Najatar. Just closing them, and you have a chance at a cache of cloth, but Sometimes you'll have to fight like a mob, or sometimes you don't get anything. There's also a vendor that sells some pretty nice recipes. I will need to save up some of the embroidered deep sea satin for that. I think you need 975 to get all the recipes, so on this realm I can pick up those for under 10k, so, or under 10 gold each rather, so should run around a little under 10k I guess to pick up all the recipes. And then I think I do need to level up the old world stuff to be able to learn those, so that might be something that we do in the next video, once I pick up those recipes. But yeah, why don't we open up these boxes and see if there's anything good. Nice. Good to see Mooncloth in there. Or Primal Mooncloth. Soul Cloth. Nether Weave. Yeah, so you get a lot of really good stuff. Spell Cloth. It's Mist Pandaria stuff. Celestial Cloth. Wind Wool. I've just been throwing them in my bank. It's wad stuff. Not very good. Just 2 of the Hexweave Cloth and 3 of the Sumptuous Fur, so... more wad stuff, or Mist Pandaria stuff rather. Ooh, 7 Imperial Silk. That's pretty decent. I think at 30 you can make one of the bags, so... yeah, I'll have to save those and craft a bag when I can. And then current stuff. 4 deep sea satin, 3 embroidered, and just 1 of the gilded sea weaves. Not too bad, I guess. It is nice to be able to pick up those while you're doing some questing in Nazjar, so yeah, definitely worth getting the tools of the trade. You do get some free cloth out of it. And the mop stuff isn't amazing. The wad stuff's kind of meh as well, but I do like getting some of the older stuff. Gonna save a lot of time not having to farm these, and you can see the values on them are significantly higher. 3k for Spell Cloth. Shadow Cloth is 1k. Primal Moon Cloth is around 1k as well. Everything else is probably pretty low, but yeah. Pretty happy getting those. And I think we did sell a bunch more stuff, so hopefully we can hit 500k sometime this week. Thanks to a lot of nice flips and sales this week, I was able to hit 450k gold in this episode. Not quite halfway to our 1 million goal, but very close. As always, thanks a lot for watching, and a huge shout out to my supporters on Patreon. Hope you guys all have a great week, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Late.